Back in November, I won the chance to visit Overtone Brewery in Glasgow, Scotland for a tank tasting. Now, one of the beers in the night was called Northern Hemisphere, and I was so blown away by this beer, I had to recreate it myself. Mosaic, Simcoe and Equinox banger! Okay, to start this, we had 2.4 kilos of Pilsner, 2.4 kilos of Pops, and 910 grams of flaked oats and 910 grams of light wheat. The plan was to create a 6% beer. Mash temps were 67 degrees and 76 degrees. Mash out. The Whirlpool edition was 65 grams of Equinox, Mosaic and Simcoe. These were all done at 78 degrees C for 30 minutes. For yeast, I used Sanders from WHC Labs. Now, for the dry hop, I used 110 grams of Equinox, 132 grams of Mosaic and 70 grams of Simcoe. Well, there we have it. I've got mine and the Overtone ones. Northern Hemisphere, the real one, obviously heck bit more hazier. And mine's is a shade darker. Shade, I mean there's quite a big difference. Not big, but when you're looking through the light, it might be that the haze is making it slightly lighter, but I think the malts are actually lighter. Oh, right, okay, so on the Overtone one, I'm getting that kind of hints of pineapple, sweet fruits and that sort of tropical aroma. On mine, it's kind of more piney resinous. Kind of pink grapefruit a wee bit. There's a wee bit of kind of, a little bit of sort of crossover. Okay, right, I'll try the OG. There's a real nice bitterness. A lot of there is a bit of grapefruit sort of, it is that kind of pink grapefruit crush tropical thing. And a good assertive bitterness kind of at the end. Try mine. So I've got two different ones here. That was a bottle that I'd bottled. And then there's off the keg as well. Just as a kind of quality control thing. Okay, they're the exact same. Oh, how do you go about this? Is it the same level of bittering? Yeah, pretty much. I think the bittering is pretty bang on. Mine's isn't as soft in mouthfeel, I don't think. This has definitely got a kind of fluffiness about it. I don't know if it's because it's been in keg and that's been sitting in a can, but this one's even more conditioned. This is older, so think there's a lot more Equinox in this. It's got more of that kind of peppery green sort of thing. I think there's more Mosaic in this one. Maybe more towards the Mosaic and Simcoe. Yeah, it's so hard as well to try and clone a beer, isn't it? I mean, there's just no way. Even just with the kit as well, there's so many differences with the kit. I mean, this is still a banging NEIPA. It's almost kind of West Coast in style because of its hard hitting. Mine's is kind of more resinous pine, I would say. And citrus. Whereas Overtone's, it's the same kind of bitterness, but it's got more tropical vibes coming through. Definitely the Overtone one wins, that's for sure. But it was a good attempt. It's a lot darker. The malts that I've been using, so it was it Wehrmann Pilsner or Crisp? I can't remember now. One of them. And then the Pops Pale Malt. I think you've seen in the video, the footage, they've got Simpsons. So it's Simpsons Lager Malt and then Simpsons Pale. Just light, I think, is it just plain extra pale or something? I'm not sure. But yeah, lighter, hazier. There's probably more adjunct in theirs than mine. Maybe the oats that they use is a bit different as well. And yeah, but I mean, good fun. Try to make these beers. I mean, this is version 1. Yeah, mine's has definitely got a more resinous pine. Now that could be the Simcoe. So maybe the Simcoe wants to come down. A more Mosaic. Mosaic dominant then. And then it also comes down to where you put it in. Do you put... I put all 3 in the Whirlpool and all 3 in the dry hop. It might be totally different. You only put certain ones in what. Be interesting experiment. I mean, mine's is definitely darker, but then this is hazier, and you tend to find that when it's hazier, you get a bit more sort of light. It goes a bit lighter. But even still, I mean, put them up to the light. There's not much in it. It's definitely the Overtone's hazier. But then when you don't have the light, I think that's what it is. It's just the haze is causing it to, for mine to look darker. Pine citrus, like West Coast. This is more soft, grapefruit, tropical vibes. Now, do I still get pine? I mean, this is so juicy. Oh. Very, very good. I mean, I'm getting pineapple off this, but I don't get any pineapple off this one. I just get straight... I mean, it is Equinox that I'm getting punched with. That sort of juicy Equinox, but it's really bittery, green peppery sort of pine sort of thing. So it's more of a kind of West Coast NEIPA, or is it Central? Central NEIPA. So yeah. Aye, interesting. Alright, well, that one clearly didn't quite match up, but I think we'll just need to keep on brewing. I hope you enjoyed that one, and check out all my other vids in the past, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Alright, cheers.